Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, in this video here in Minecraft and with the trains, we're going to be starting on Stevenson's Rocket. Yes, one of the
I still think the front wheel's too big.
one of the first locomotives to ever ride. But basically, we're now debating these wheel sizes. However, I do believe that this front wheel is right. Ryan believes it should be one block smaller. But however,
I think it should be one block smaller.
I've already looked at all the
because
stuff
it
here.
looks so big.
And that's the point. That is the point. That is the point. It's supposed to be fat.
We're not building a Dean single.
Didn't say we were.
If that was in real life, it would be about 8 foot. It's only 4'8".
Well, it wouldn't, because if you've done all the scales to the other ones, right? This is bang on the same. This is right.
Truro's wheel, which is that height, is 6 foot.
Well, you should have made the wheels bigger when you're building it.
You can't make the wheels bigger, because if it was bigger, it would be the same size as Scotty, and then Scotty would be wrong.
Well, why didn't you build Scotty right?
You did the measurements for Scotty.
Oh, shoot your face, right. Either way, are we built... Are we gonna build a black barrel or a yellow terracotta barrel?
Well, the barrel's yellow, but at the
Right.
front, we're going to do...
What I'm saying.
We're just going to do... What are you doing?
What I'm saying. So do you want it yellow or black? That's what I was asking.
Black. This bit I want black, because that's
Right,
what colour it is.
Thing is, this we think
funnel.
could end up being quite a short episode. Not a short episode, sorry, a short series, because he's only a short engine. But we'll see, because if we put enough detail in, maybe we can drag it out. We'll see. See how long we can make the episode. How long we can make this series. Right, okay, there we go. What on earth?
Unless we just do we just do the rocket bigger scale, because it's hard to do tiny.
Yeah, well, I mean, thing is, these wheels are the only thing I've actually found dimensions for. And, I mean...
They're probably wrong.
Well, I mean, no, we'll just roll with it, because, yeah, these are the only things I can find dimensions for, so we'll hope that it comes out looking a bit better. Also,
There you go.
can we potentially chisel it down to, like, look a bit like that? Hold on.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Just, you know what I mean, just get that slimmer model, get the rocket on Weight Watchers and that. Okay, also, I think we do need to have the black come up a bit higher on it as well. You
Not
know
much
what I mean?
higher.
Like, because it does come above the barrel. Now, the barrel is only... Hold on, it's... Not quite sure, hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Into. Okay, and then... Yeah. Hold on. I mean, it's going to end up looking like a pretty blocky barrel, but, I'd advise just using, yellow terracotta, you know, for what you're going to do there, just so it doesn't blend behind with the wheels. Or, do the wheels yellow terracotta, in response, and then you can build the rest in yellow concrete, yeah.
The black doesn't go that far up, let's be honest. It goes halfway on the smoke box. That's about that's the full height of the smoke box.
Actually, yeah, no, hold on, yeah, that is a bit ridiculous. Right, hold on, right, let me knock it down.
Just go back 2 down.
I don't think 2 down, hold on, let me see what that looks like. Because that's where the barrel fits in there, and it, trust me, is about that. Right, hold on. What on earth are you doing? You're hiding.
No, hang on. I'm doing a little bit of something. Hang on, hang on. Bear with.
Yes, but if I'm going to put my burn sticks down, where the hell?
Where
Oh, there
the
they are.
flipping Jesus are these? Oh, there they are. Because the graphics are really weird. Have you covered me up?
Yeah, with the thing that you're probably going to do anyway. It's better starting low. It's better starting higher up just so you can get it out. Hey, hey.
Oi.
Oh, hey. Oh, I've just literally broke a hole in the side of the chimney for you there. Honestly, unbelievable.
Will you get out of the way?
Hurry up. It's a bit too high,
Yay.
maybe. Hold on. Let's go. So, yeah, because now you're definitely not seeing that. You're definitely not seeing the fire. Because the odds of you seeing the fire coming out of the top of that is so slim. Because look where the fire actually is. I mean, that's just a joke. Really, isn't it? So, yeah, here we go. Right, okay. Let's just get my picture up. Right. Yeah, I don't know if you're still running off that being my original wheel, but yeah. Alright, hold on.
It's about right, actually, to be honest with you.
Hold on.
That's where the yellow starts on that level, by the way.
Yeah, hold on. Just so we can make the rest out of yellow concrete, I'm gonna change the colour of the wheels. Plus, it makes it a bit more authentic because the wheels are a bit of a glossier colour now. So, like,
Put some blood on them. As a memory to the person it ran over. By the way, everything pretty much above is yellow. It's the most yellow thing I've ever seen. You'll realise how small this is when I get it in model form. Absolutely tiny. But then we do. Don't know how you're gonna do the side on cylinders.
hold on.
No
I've
idea
done
how
what
you do that.
I've done what you wanted me to do. Come round here a minute. You asked and I did give.
To be honest, that looks so gruesome. I don't want it anymore. Poor guy. His family won't be too happy about you doing that.
It's fine. Doubt any of them are alive.
What?
It's fine. I doubt any of them are alive.
Well, his more modern relatives will be alive.
Well, yeah, I doubt he was still alive. I've just made him on my wheel.
Yeah, he died.
Evidently.
Obviously he died. So if you survive that, he's one ledge. Getting hit by a train at 30 miles an hour.
Anyway, this is a small interesting fact for all you strange people out there. We actually live...
The rocket bonneted a man.
well, I wasn't going to go with that. I was going to say we do actually live within sight of the track that this train ran on, which is
This
mental.
old girl ran on.
Mental.
So it still does look... Well, considering that that's the top of the boiler, that looks tiny.
Well, there we go. I think
Still.
I've got a better picture now.
So it does look like somebody's enlarged it. But not that much.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I think those wheels are way too far over as well, by the way.
What do you mean?
Do you know the ones that you put in before? The makeshift wheels.
Yeah, these ones. There you go, just blitzed them. Oh, Do you reckon we could benefit with putting some like black carpet or something on the top of the wheels?
No. Not really needed.
Sweet. Right. Right, hold on.
It's not really needed at all, to be honest with you.
Hold on. So if we put this here, and then, oh, what do we use? What do we use? Do we use end rods? Potentially.
Ooh, this is quite complicated. Right, where did the wheels go? Could you put the wheels back in?
Well, I don't know where it was. That wasn't in the right place, that.
I know, but I need it to go.
Goes out a bit further than that, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, it goes two more. That's where I'm estimating.
Call it what? Put the wheels in here, maybe, like this. By the way, these trailing wheels again are in scale with the front wheel, so that is how big the back wheel was in comparison to the front one.
Maybe the rocket is big, but from model pictures of 1:76 scale ones, it does look tiny. But maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's massive. Are you going to do a rocket nameplate for each side with gold background and black writing?
Well, you know what? I possibly could, you know. Because it doesn't have a number, does it?
Nope.
So, yeah, I might do. There you go. What do you think about me thing? The whatever you want to call it.
What?
Come and have a look at this.
The only issue I have is you can't do the coupling rod.
What? You can't do what?
You can't do the coupling rod because you can't do it side on.
What on earth are you on about?
The coupling rod for the wheels,
Yes.
you can't do
Right.
because it's not physically possible.
There we go. Yeah, that definitely looks trasher, but I mean, it's alright. It's alright. We can run with it. We can run with that.
I don't think anything looks as bad as this, to be honest. It literally doesn't look like the rocket.
Of course it
Which
does.
can't be helped, but... You can't put a campfire in for the fucking boiler now. Kill me.
What are you on about?
Put a hay bale and stuff in there.
You don't need to put a hay bale in if it's only if you're only. I mean, it's not planning on going very high, is it? So we'll just put a campfire in by itself. Oh, good deal.
Oh, there you go.
Is that there or there? Where are we going? Which
Move other way. Well, out of view, so there you go. That's good. There.
Sweet. Right, cool. Yeah, right. Right, if I put these wheels in here, like this.
Yeah, it is well too big in terms of scale, especially compared to Scotty. I just think compared to Scotty, it's too big, but...
No, look at it! Look at the height of Scotty, look. This one is 84. This one, 90. 6 whole blocks higher, which, like, is massive. So, shut your face. Shut your face.
Could you do the tender wheels when you can?
Tender? What are you on about?
Because the tender wheels are the same height as the little trailer wheels.
Oh yeah, but I need to figure out where they are. Right, okay, cool. We'll do. Right. Whoa. Right, hold on, I'm just doing all this. Because, hold on, right, and then where did I place this? Like...
Right, it has a bronze dome, which we can't help but not have a dome, so what I'm going to do is stick on a golden dome, and then towards the end is a golden whistle like that. Oh yes.
I mean, again, you can also use the bell, can't you, if you wanted to.
You could use the bell. By the way, there is no cab detail on this locomotive.
Expected that, to be honest with you. Honestly, I expected that. I mean, I didn't really know what the be, to be honest. A painting of Margaret Thatcher, I don't have a clue.
Margaret Thatcher was... Why would it be Maggie Thatcher in 1829, Jack?
Don't
She's not
ask
that
me.
old. I know she's an old dog, but she's not that old.
I don't know. I don't know. I know it's a bit bad, but I don't know any British Prime Ministers. It's not like America where you get taught your British, where you get taught your American presidents. We don't have a clue who they are. Unless they did something important, like massively important, like did something good. Yeah, you don't have a clue who they are, let's be honest. Right, okay, is it that open? Are you sure?
It is, yeah, so you've got the men to stand there. That's probably a little bit of that is probably where the tender connects.
Right, okay.
It is quite a big overhang, just so you know. It's because it's low, the smoke box is lower, and then you've got to consider their standing place as well.
Okay.
The tender wheels pretty much start exactly where the tender starts, essentially.
Okay, so is that too far back? Maybe here?
I'd probably say one over. No, one over like the...
Here?
Yeah, that's where...
That's it.
Yeah, that'll do. That's nice.
Okay, and then bear in mind the trailer tender, whatever, does hang here, like that, yeah, and does block the top of the wheel. And then this is where it starts. Like that. Okay.
Like that.
Yep. Sweet.
The tender's not very tall.
1, 2, 3, maybe that. Bloody hell, this is tiny. This is a titch. This is incredibly small, you know. Right, let's have a look. Okay.
It's small. Locos weren't big. They didn't go, right, we're going to make a 282 straight away, did they?
You never know what they were like.
I know what they were like. They weren't mental. By the way, Jack, there's only 3 holes on the side, just to annoy you.
Peace! Right, let's see then. Oh, what about that? What about that? What about that?
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
the rear wheel
Come
is
on.
offset.
No, it's not. Come on. How's it offset? What, do you want me to move it along one? Is that what you want me to do?
Actually, no, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Boom! Right. Okay, yeah, that definitely... Yeah, there was hardly... that more just blended on, let's be honest, innit? And that was just... Are you sure there was much of a thing there? Because, I mean, people could stand on this bit.
The fact is, because I know there's gaps there, but the gaps are the same as they are on that side, so it is worth having those. They're the same height, but you more need a slab to go across the top. A slab of some sort.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, you want people stand here, so you can't really have that there, can you?
No, where that's flat, that's where the coal is. The coal comes down there. The coal goes there.
So where do people stand? You're confusing me.
People stand here.
Yeah, but... Oh, whatever. I've got a picture of people stood in the back.
Some would stand over towards where the barrel is, but obviously it'll be full of coal as well. It's a bit crazy. What are you building? Oh, you're building the barrel.
Yep.
The barrel is yellow, by the way. Everything's yellow. You can't get any more yellow than the rocket. If you got any more yellow, I would actually probably scream.
I think that's probably around the right scale. The same size as the wheels. Is how big that is.
Well, that's the rocket for you.
Hold on. There we go. Yeah, presuming this barrel does literally sit all the way there. You know what? I'm gonna go basic. Should I get oak or spruce? I think, you know what? If I just play the basic game, just play spruce. Oak even. What am I about? There we go. Done. So that's where that goes. There we go. And boom.
Would it annoy you if I said it needs to go one further over?
Which way? Right.
You've got to counteract for the fact that that's with the overhang of the wheels, so it needs to get to there.
Oh, what? So this just needs moving up one?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that's alright. There we go. There we go. And then block the barrel back up like that. Boom.
Finishing touch.
Okay, yeah. What's popping here? Go that and that. That.
You just need to do the wheels on the other side.
Oh, rope cricket. Right, bump.
There's not a lot to the rocket, really. I mean, I'm not sure whether... Do you think 162 quid is worth it with the 3 coaches, like, as well?
Bloody hell, you swiftly moved on. How much?
162 quid for the rocket in Hornby with 3 coaches. And it is smaller than it is here. If you part this next to Scotty, it will be about the same height as the wheel.
Better be able to pay. It better be able to pull. If it can't... If yeah, it better be powerful.
Well, it's only got 2 driving wheels, for crying out loud.
Well...
And it doesn't have any couplings attached either.
What deal?
You'll only be able to fit a coupling to the end coach, because all the coaches are wired up to the loco to help it so it doesn't stutter over points.
Brilliant. Wait, hold on. We've not put any coal in this.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't go very high.
Okay.
It goes from about
skins.
that height, and it's flat towards about there.
Yeah, what do you mean? Does it not
It
run
goes
down?
in a nice slant.
Yeah, does it
No, it
not
doesn't.
run? Does it not run down into here like
No,
this?
because they used to have a bloke who would stand like here and shovel it and chuck it to the driver.
Alright, sweet.
It was the olden days, Jack. They didn't do things sophisticated.
Evidently. Actually, you know what? I'll bring that 2 blocks forward. Right, there we go. Right, so if I just build the standard slope for now, then I can edit up all this here, then like that.
I added a coupling hook on the back just in case it wants to pull anything.
Right, cool. There we go. There we are. So.
It is bigger than it would be, but it is still tidgy.
Oh, aye. It's definitely still tidgy. Look at that. Look at it. Look, it's finished. Yes, it's got 2 item frames on. That's obviously ready for when I do the rocket plaque. Which, yeah, we'll see how well that goes.
It looks so good.
Yeah, absolutely mental. Look at that. I feel like the boiler does need to go out a bit more though.
It doesn't. It's actually fine as it is, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, like, looks a bit shortcut to be honest.
So then, what we'd have to do is just extend this one, like this.
Sure.
You can still see the fire anyway. That's fine. That's done.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
There we go. Sweet.
So, in a 34-minute first episode, we have built the full loco.
Yes.
Obviously, we've got coaches to do. I think, do you want to do 1 or do you want to do all 3?
I think we should do all 3. Because look at this. This has took up just the size of Truro. But then Truro has...
Well, do you know,
like,
one coach is going to be about the size of Truro's tender? Or about the same length of
yeah.
the Rocket's tender? Ish.
So, easy. We'll definitely do all 3. Definitely do all 3. And I've still got the maps to do. So, what I might do is let you build the first one. And then, while I build the maps, and then I'll come back and help you finish the
only
last
issue
2.
for you is, your maps are going to take a while.
Yeah, unless...
Because you don't just have the rocket to do.
Oh, what do you mean? Don't do that to me. What do you mean?
Well, if you would do it for us, which I don't mind if you don't, but the coaches under the windows have Liverpool on one side and Manchester on the other side in black printed.
So we need both of them doing Liverpool and Manchester. What? Yellow background, black text, or what?
Yeah, that would be. I'll send you a picture now.
Yeah. Right. Well, there we go. I think this is going to be our rocketry here. I'm gonna make it look like rocket's wheels, because I mean we had that platform up there where we stood to do all for the Flying Scotsman. Then we stood up on top of that mound for the Truro. So I am going to stand down here and marvel it from here, because I don't know. I think it looks beautiful. So
that looks so good. Just the DeLorean in shot as well.
Bloody hell. Yeah.
Are you doing an outro?
Yeah. So yeah, guys, don't enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to like, and if you really enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe. But guys, hope you have enjoyed this video. First episode, building the rocket. And, I mean, we have. We've pulled it off, and I guess, yeah, next episode, from my perspective, is going to be maps. And, obviously, and
coaches.
Potentially doing, some coaches, as many coaches as you can, maybe, or just try and go in as much detail as you can.
Well,
I know there's hardly any, but, I mean...
I'm thinking of only doing 2. because they only used to pull 2 different types. I'm thinking of doing each type that they used to pull. They used to have, you know, the open top, like turquoisey blue ones.
Yep.
Do one of those. So
Right.
we do the yellow coach and a blue open top. Something
Right,
to do.
cool. Yep. And then I mean, if we do need to, if you do want to make more of the yellows or something, I don't know, we can. We've got
Well, you
enough
see
track.
how much track we've got, Jack. I think we can make plenty.
Yeah, exactly. We have track going on for days. But I mean, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you all in another one. Goodbye.